What's good, good people? Stone Stanza coming at you. It's a little rainy out, still feels good. Just took a break a little bit trying to get back on this computer, get all my everything together. This musical little recording. You can record yourself and do a lot of things yourself. Got a lot of advantages. That's one of my topics. I'm coming real quick. Is the advantages of social media. I see a lot of people talk negative about social media. The positives about social media to me is the increase of learning. I can appreciate it because I'm still young, but back in my day a little bit, it was basically when you wanted to network in the streets, you had to go to that block, you had to go to that hood, you had to go to that project. That was the only way to network, to be real. If you wanted to network for a job or anything, it wasn't that easy. If you wanted to look up things of history or different things that would take your elevation to a higher level, you couldn't do that. Now you can do that, and that's the blessed thing about it. The information might not be correct all the time, but that's up to you, because life puts together the pieces for you. Social media is a beautiful thing because you can sit right there, and that's why I was talking about my book before, Diamonds in the Backyard. And one of that was basically you don't have to go to LA or Chicago, New York, or Atlanta to enter filming or get your music heard. Yeah, you can visit, you still post a network, of course. But your diamonds, your talents is right there. Everything is right there. So social media is a good thing because you can network with so many people. You can even network with the superstars, if they feel like hitting you back, and depending, how your approach is. But social media is a great thing. What made me laugh about social media, I'm not picking on religion or the church or anything. One time I'm turning and I just see a preacher just stumbling all over money. He got so excited and he's telling the crowd, throw the money, throw the money. He's on the money. Oh, the Holy Ghost money. And although it's entertainment, it's like, damn, that's the funny part, and it can get uglier. And it does get uglier, but that's the funny part because it's like, wow, the money sitting there pimping them and don't even know it, because he's supposed to be comparing that to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but putting wisdom, knowledge, understanding as that feeling, but higher. He got so wrapped up in it, and then he asked for $3 billion to get an airplane. And that's bad, and it's funny now, it becomes worse. Because you can go on social media, and being that you're already popular, like the Kardashians, any of them, you can reach millions of people right here. Set everything up. Now, see, that's what people use it for, deception, man. And that's why I'm kind of glad I didn't get up to the streets before. But when I was out there, large sums of money and all that don't, we love it, but that don't excite me like the average person that never really seen it. But it's a great thing. But what gets ugly about it now is because they killing. They made it a market. You got to understand, the business is America's a business. That's why we're different from all other countries. It's a business country. You're the business. You better get a business to represent your brand, you as the brand. But the ugly part is the market picked up. You get to kill. You're making law enforcement's jobs easier. You're showing the world what's really going on. People use the word spooky, but it's more than that, because now people are embracing this market, and it's getting uglier and uglier and uglier. And sometimes it's a false picture and a smoke screen added to those pictures because of they do know or they don't know. So therefore, it's false narratives can be added because of fear. So the good thing about social media, if a person looks at all the information is there. When a person goes look at porn and all that, keep it private. If you on there with kids and all, listen, that's what it's not for. If you on there to whatever, if you on a platform to promote gangsterism, false teachings or anything. Yes, you got this information, but that's the person. And that's what makes social media ugly. But it's not ugly. When you use it as you're supposed to be using it, it's a beautiful thing, especially marketing, getting in touch with people, learning. You can go right on Google, learn things, and then you can go Facebook, and you get a community going, and that's great because it gets to take it back to the days. I remember, coming up, people were into doing their work a little bit more because you had computers, but you still had your video games and all that, but things was in accordance. When social media came out, people took advantage, but then it began to take as a disadvantage. So it became not watered down, but what became available to the majority. Everybody wants to see violence or gossip. I'm not about that. If a person is, I'm not judging them, but my mental ain't on that level. But the social media, yes, it's a great thing. It only becomes ugly like money when you misuse it. You have a choice to misuse it or use it wisely. Don't blame social media. It's a great thing, especially in this era. Oh man, it's great. It's great. You get to learn about cryptocurrency, businesses. You get to choose who you want to learn from. You can even raise your kids up on it and have them go to school if you're not even feeling comfortable within a real school. I mean, I'm just giving a couple examples. It's great. But use social media wisely. Stone Stanza coming at you. Peace.